Good day, one and all. Welcome back to the Cinders Let's Play. It's the final Let's Play in Adventure July. And in the first episode, we met Cinders and her step-family. She's been sent off into a mission in town, and the different locations are becoming available as we play through the game. So let us begin by heading towards town and see what happens. Finally, at the town. I should probably head straight to Tobias's shop. Strange. What's that crowd over there? Everyone seems to be surrounding that building. I wonder if someone around here can tell me what's going on. Excuse me, ma'am. Could you tell me what the crowd is for? Oh, child! Haven't you heard? A bunch of good-for-nothing thugs took their hide out there. Bastards kidnapped a child! I'm sure you know it's market day today. A lot of folk come into town to trade their wares, but there's also the unwelcome element. You know what I mean? One of the merchants caught some ruffians red-handed stealing from him, like it's no one's business. So we naturally grabbed whatever pointy thing came to handy and made sure those lowlives know we don't take kindly to thieves in this town. But those scum grabbed a child and locked themselves up in that house. They're threatening to kill the brat if anyone tries to enter. That's horrible. Oh, the poor mother. Thank goodness some lads noticed Perrault, the captain of the Prince's Guard, drinking in the inn. A few men went to fetch him from the tavern. He grabbed that blade of his and went into the house without saying a thing. I wish that good-for-nothing husband of mine would be so brave. But he's only good for drinking and complaining, I tell you. It's been silent like a graveyard in the night since the captain went in. Who knows what happened there? Oh, such awful times we live in. That truly is sad. Thank you for telling me. I hope that child doesn't get hurt. If the captain of the guard plans to fight, it's sure to be dangerous in there. Wait, everyone has stopped talking. Did something happen? Someone is coming outside. Is that the captain of the guard? The child is safe now. Someone get rid of the bodies. Perrault! That's who he was. Wow, did he just take care of an entire gang of bandits on his own? He acts like it wasn't even a big deal. He just disappeared without even waiting for any thanks. It feels as if he doesn't even care what anyone thinks of him. I'm intrigued to know what sort of man could do something so heroic and yet remain so emotionless about the whole thing. It looks like the child has been reunited with his mother. Oh, what a relief. Uh-oh, I'm running late now. I'd better go see Tobias right away. Tobias's store is neat and well organised, as usual. From the look of things, he's been doing well for himself. I guess he was lucky those thieves didn't decide to rob this place, instead one of those poor merchants at the market. Hey, welcome, Cinders! Is everything alright? You seem a bit pale. I've just witnessed a terrible scene in the market. A group of brigands kidnapped a child and barricaded themselves in one of the houses. Heavens! Did someone call the guards? Luckily, the captain was nearby and resolved the situation quickly, with his sword. As messy as it may seem, that is his job. Glad to hear everyone's all right. Not everyone. He killed all those men. I don't know how to feel about it. You always had a gentle heart, Cinders. Have you missed it? Well, it's been too long since you last stopped by, that's for sure. How have you been? Much the same. Carmoza works me to the bone every day, and there are times when I wish I could just disappear. But I manage, and there are days that make me happy, like today. I'm so glad to see you again, Tobias. It looks like your shop is flourishing.
It does well enough. I hope you know that you can come speak to me any time you want.
Tobias, gosh, we're meeting lots of characters, aren't we?
We used to spend so much time together when we were teenagers. Now that we're adults, it seems like we hardly even catch a glimpse of each other. It's really a shame.
You're right. It feels like childhood friendships disappear once you mature. It's hard to keep them alive sometimes, even when you have the best intentions.
Ha! Such a true statement! But I assume you didn't come here just to remember the old days.
Sadly, no. I'm on an errand for Carmoza. I'm here to pay you for, well, whatever it is she asked for. She's being very secretive about the whole thing.
Oh, that!
That? And now I'm even more curious about this errand. Oh yes, well, we're childhood friends, so let's ask him. So what exactly did Carmoza ask you to do anyway? It sounds mysterious.
I'm afraid I can't tell you.
Why not?
Well, I promised Carmoza that I wouldn't tell anyone. I would like to keep my word. Also, it's basic business ethics, Cinders.
I understand. You gave your word. I shouldn't force you to break it, even though Carmoza doesn't deserve such fair treatment.
I'm glad you understand, Cinders. I really wish I could tell you, but keeping the job a secret was part of our agreement. My reputation as a merchant is at stake here, after all.
Don't worry, Tobias. I won't do anything to make you ruin your reputation. Anyway, Carmoza said that I was supposed to give you some money for this job.
That's true, but I'm surprised that she would send you to pay for it.
She said something about not having a choice. How much does she owe you?
Around 200 sovereigns, I'd say.
Just an estimate? That means Carmoza and Tobias haven't agreed on a set price yet. If I could negotiate a discount, I might get in Carmoza's good graces. Or just get some money for myself. Let's haggle. How about 150 sovereigns then? Does that sound reasonable?
Ha! I wouldn't have guessed that you'd say such a thing.
So 150 is fine?
Let's meet in the middle. How about 175?
Sounds good to me. Here's your pay.
You drive a hard bargain, old friend. You really have the makings of being a great merchant.
Thank you.
I hope you didn't take this the wrong way, but you're really not so different from Carmoza.
What? What are you talking about?
You try to get me to lower the price, even though I'm your friend.
So? That doesn't mean I'm like Carmoza. That woman is cruel and manipulative.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. But you only see one side of Carmoza. Her life isn't easy either. She's a single woman working to keep her house from falling apart. It's not an easy job, but she's very good at it. That takes a lot of hard work and sacrifice. I think you're a better person than she is, but you both have the same spark. You're clever, and you know what you want. You'd be a good leader.
I suppose you have a point. I never thought about Carmoza like that before.
People aren't simply good or bad, and those who do bad things usually have a reason for it.
You really are a wise man, Tobias. I've always liked that about you. I'm happy I could see you again.
The pleasure was all mine. I hope that you come again soon.
I'll do my best. Until the next time we meet, then.
Oh, I almost forgot.
What is it?
Please tell Carmoza that I'll fulfill my part of the deal soon, and she should expect my representative to come by sometime tonight.
Ooh, what representative? What is she doing?
Sure, I'll let her know.
Thank you.
Oh, and by the way, I had no idea you have your representatives nowadays.
Comes with the trade, I guess. Start throwing coin around and suddenly you find yourself surrounded with people eager to run errands for you.
Coin, you say? And I thought it had more to do with your magnetic personality.
I used to be magnetic, but it made trading in metalware much too risky for me, so I stopped.
Oh, people do tend to underestimate the pain caused by fast-flying cutlery.
There was a time in my life when I was forced to eat with my hands, but I prefer not to speak about it.
Oh, I've missed our talks, Tobias.
Me too, Cinders. Hope I'll see you again soon.
I hope so too. Take care, friend.
The plot thickens.
I really miss the old days when Tobias and I played together. I'm so glad that I could see him again. Ooh, your every decision matters. The branch icon appears when the current events are a consequence of your earlier choices and could be different on another playthrough. Ah, okay. So, we need to keep an eye out for a branch up the top corner. And I even have an extra 25 sovereigns for myself. I could stop by the tavern and treat myself with this money. But if I brought it back to Carmoza, I'm sure she'd appreciate it. Ooh, what should we do with the money? Nothing you do will ever be good enough, so let's go to the pub. This place looks so full of life. Although to be fair, it's a little bit shady too. I hear that this inn attracts some of the less honest people in town, but at least it's exciting. People here actually know how to have fun. Do you think there's any champagne in there? I don't think so. I like the saucisson and the garlic. It's nothing like that stiff and proper place that I'm forced to call home. Carmoza and her daughters are all too proud to do anything fun. Well, I'm not going to be like that. I'll order a huge meal and a beer to go with it. Oh, the captain of the guard is still here. He's all alone in the corner. I wonder if he'd let me sit with him. I'm already spending time drinking beer at the tavern. I might as well just take the plunge. Well, he's looking at me at least. But he's not even talking. Hello? Hello? Do you mind if I sit here?
There are plenty of free tables in here, but it seems like you've already made up your mind.
Thank you. I just wanted to chat with you, if that's okay. Are you really the captain of the Prince's Guard?
I am. The king appointed me to this position himself. Ever since his death 2 years ago, I've served the prince.
And how is the prince doing? What's it like to serve under him? Do you like it?
He's the prince, my ruler and liege. That's all that matters for me.
Oh, I see. Oh, I saw you rescue that kidnapped child this morning. That was really impressive.
It was simply my duty.
I suppose. Was it really necessary for you to kill them? Surely you could have let them live.
It was not my choice. They chose that path when they put an innocent life at risk.
I
I'm sure those bandits were just desperate and not thinking clearly. It's cruel to take someone's life just because of a poor decision.
That's a fair argument, but what would you have me do? Would you rather risk the life of the child who did nothing wrong? Or better yet, should I leave the fate of the bandits and child to the crowd? What if they tried to break in and the bandits decided to kill the boy? Or maybe the crowd would have burned the house down and everyone would have died slowly. At least by my sword, those men were given a swift death. It's my duty to uphold the peace. That is what I did.
Your words may be correct, but your way of thinking is flawed. You hide behind your duty, but it's still your choice to spare a life or take it. Can you really sleep well with such a flimsy excuse as duty?
You have an interesting way of thinking. It's nothing I've considered before. You're an interesting girl. Might I know your name?
I'm called Cinders.
An odd choice. Well, my name is Perot.
My father used to call me that because of my hair. Now it's stuck, though when my sisters address me it sounds more like an insult.
I see. Then I wish you well, Cinders.
Perot is so unusual. On the surface he might be considered cold or cruel, but he takes his responsibility very seriously. Being the captain of the Prince's Guard can't be an easy task. Well, I should probably return to my meal before it grows cold. And then I should head back home. It's getting late.
Let's head home.
The journey back to my house was much too short. I am not looking forward to facing Carmoza or my sisters again. At least I got a rare reprieve from their insults today. I wish it had lasted longer.
Aha, there's the branch, look. This means that what happens now is a consequence of some of the choices I made earlier.
I'm terribly late. Carmoza told me to hurry back, and it's nearly nightfall. I'm sure she'll skin me alive.
Cinders, do you have any idea what time it is, you useless girl? Where have you been all this time?
What I do with my own time is not any of your business. I work for you without any form of compensation, so why do you care if it takes a little longer to get tasks done? I did what you told me to, after all.
Foolish girl! A person's usefulness is not in merely blindly following orders, but in following them efficiently. You may babble all you like, but the truth is that you are simply a lazy child. At least you managed to finish the task appointed to you, though I take little solace in that. Is it too much to hope that you managed to keep some of the money I gave to you?
Well, he said the price was 200 gold pieces, so that is what I paid him.
Why am I not surprised? I suppose it is foolishness to expect more from a girl as disjointed from reality as you.
What are you talking about?
You never take the first offer. Anyone who conducts business, no! Anyone in their right mind knows that.
But Tobias is my friend. He would not...
Enough! I am not interested in your excuses. What a disaster. You are more useless than I could have imagined. If I stopped feeding you, it would be exactly what you deserve. But I suppose I would be arrested for petty crime if I did that. Silence! Get out of my sight! Just looking at you makes me ill. You will go to your room, and you will stay there until you are summoned. Is that clear?
Yes.
Meanwhile... so our consequences are starting to have actions. I am going to end this episode here before we meet who looks like the prince and find where the story goes next. So it is the story of Cinderella, Cinders, Cindres, depending on the language you heard it in. However, with some major twists. So I'll end the episode here, bid you a fond farewell, and a tally-ho!